Hey there guys, and welcome back to yet another Forager nuclear episode. If you don't remember last episode, we did some more work around our island, we gathered up a bunch of materials, built another bank, and we found an NPC who is looking for a golden egg. And obviously, last episode, as you can tell, we were the queen of our island here. But, to start this episode, what I'm going to do is go around and collect up all of the resources we can while we wait for our bank to generate a bunch of money, because as you might remember, we discovered that islands cost a lot now. So, without further ado, let's do this. And as you can see guys, while we're still clearing out the resources, we've done a fair bit of it. So, continuing on, whoa. All that clearing out of resources must have made me tired, and it's like I lost my crown somewhere. Well, I'm sure the blood coming out my eyes is no problem. Moving on, and collecting up all of these items as we go along, you may have noticed that we actually got another anchor during the time lapse. Our fishing farms in the forest biome doing a good job, and looking at that, it's actually, we're nearly about to level up again. It should just be a couple more items and we should. So, collecting a few more of these, and there. No, not quite yet. There we go. So, now with that done, coming over here into our skills menu, we can come over and grab our 29th skill, which I'm going to grab this looting skill here, which means we get 50% more loot from enemies and bosses. And further on, we can get this gluttony skill here, which means we get 20% more energy from eating, but more importantly, we get XP from eating. So, come over here and continue to clear out these resources. I think that gluttony skill is what we will be getting next. But either way, moving through, I'm hoping, to be fair, I say this every episode, but I'm hoping that we finally get the island for our bank, or not our banks, our vault today, because I'd like to do a little bit of cleanup of our base. But either way, as you can see, we can test out our new looting skill here, this watcher enemy, and I think they gave us a couple more loot drops. I can't really tell, to be honest. I don't really usually count how much loot the enemies give us. But either way, coming through here, looking at this, our island down here, where our desert fish farm is a mess. And there's in fact another watcher here. And there you go. And looking at that, we got, actually we only got 2 pieces of steel from that one. But either way, coming down through here and clearing up the resources, where the princess is. Like I said, I was wanting to do a bit of factory cleanup where all of our workstations are, so I was wanting to potentially actually destroy a couple of them and rebuild them somewhere else. Obviously still in the same area, but changing the order and the positioning that they're in. I was thinking of maybe putting them in line with our vaults and our banks on Vault Island, just to keep everything across our little factory consistent. But either way, that is a job for later on in this episode. For now, obviously still collecting resources, so what I'm going to do is go and collect the rest of the resources found on this island, and I'll see you when it's done. So, let's do this! So guys, as you can see, we've cleared out pretty much all of the resources on the island, but I bet you if we come up here, yep, they're already respawning. But as you can see, most of our banks actually have about 100 coins in them. I say most obviously because of this one, but either way, what I want to do is wait till they mostly have about, no, not 300, 150 in them. But until then, what I want to do is, I think they're already in line, but I would like to move these inscription tables a bit. So, mining these up. I would like to move them down one actually, so that they are down here instead. And if I'm able to come over here and build some cauldrons as well, which we don't, that's one off, which we don't quite have yet. So, do coming over and doing that, and obviously moving this one so we can move it back. And there we go. So, come over here, build. Magic cauldron going there. I think, yeah, that's a skull book. From here we can make a bunch of different potions such as liquid luck, thunderstrike potions, which we need pumpkins for. We can make more Anna's delight, we need sugar for that, and as well as bottled butterfly. Wisdom draw, increases the experience again. This one would actually be quite useful. What do I need for it? Need more paper. I'm actually going to go right ahead, and we have 10 paper, and so I'm going to make another 10 and make 5 of those wisdom draw potions, because those would be quite useful for quickly gaining experience, especially when we, I keep bringing it up, when we move this quarry to where the obelisk is in the desert, and we get more experience and then yet more still for clearing out the items in the quarry. But as you can see, the banks are nearly where we would like them to be. So, coming through here, I think our farm is actually done. So, while we wait for these to finish producing, and while we wait for our cauldrons and our inscription tables, what we can do is come over here, and there's a weed in our farm. The farm's got weeds in it. Can't believe this. I wonder how long the inscription draw will last, because I don't think I've ever really made it before. But either way, looking at that, we can actually get rid of the weed quickly in our farm. And before we leave, make sure that we've planted something in every tile of our farm here. Otherwise, things like that will just start happening again. So, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2 and 2, 5, and 5. So, with that, we can come over here and quickly eat some food because we're very low on energy, and grab these resources here as well. And from the sounds of it, oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. I was going to say the sound of paper producing seems to have stopped, but just stopped temporarily. Looking at that, we actually only have 2 more that needs to be produced. So coming up here, there's actually a couple of chickens that we can check for the golden egg for our quest for that NPC. And sadly, we were not able to get one. But coming down here, and with this paper here, we can come over here and make 5 of these wisdom jewels. And looking at that, it actually uses up a bunch of bottled beetles. So while those are being brewed, I'm going to come over here and see if I can't grab a bunch more beetles to replace the ones that we just used up. And I think with that, we've actually already replaced all the ones we used. So coming over here while we wait and clearing out a couple of these resources here. There's actually a couple more magic skills I'd like to get soon, as well as a couple more economy skills. So I don't know after this gluttony skill which skill we should go for. There's obviously also, if I remember correctly, the manufacturing skills that we will need eventually, being the factories, and I think these are the, oh no, this is flower press. But yeah, we'll need those factories eventually. Smelting. Ah, the oil rigs after factories. But either way, we will need those to create electronics, plastics, fiberglass, etc, etc. But we won't need those until later. So, coming through here, I think I might actually have, yeah, I might be able to donate some bottled beetles to the museum if I come on through here and come up here and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. We only actually have 2 more things to donate to the trapping bundle, as well as 1 more thing for the mining bundle, which I might actually be able to go and craft, because we need a mining scroll. And if we come up here, oh no, we can't. We can make a druid scroll, building scroll, a sage scroll. Well, that's unfortunate, but looking at that, our banks are actually nearly ready. So, clearing out a couple of these resources, and actually a couple of these stones here, so that we have, confident of me, but so that we have the room to walk through to remove the quarry when we get the islands that we are searching for in a couple of moments. Sound like an absolute fool if we don't get it, but being hopeful is good in my opinion. So, grabbing those, and I think our banks should have enough now. So, emptying out all of these, and we have 2.4 thousand coins, which should hopefully be enough. If we come over here, buy land, yes we can buy this, and I was good to be hopeful. It is the right island. I'm gonna come over here quickly and move this quarry so that we can move it over there in a couple moments. Oh, I'm so glad to finally move it. Oh, I think that was the sound of our farm being done. But either way, what we'll need to do is obviously remove all the resources from here, which I will do in a couple moments. But either way, coming down here, we need to go quickly build a bridge and clear out the area down here as well. And I'm also going to, as usual, grab these beetles, because we just used another 5 of them in the museum. But coming down here, what we can do is stay far away and shoot this watcher enemy here. And if we do this, we actually hit the obelisk with our other 2 arrows and get a bit of money from it. But coming through here and clearing out all of these resources quickly, I'm actually think I'm going to go put a bunch of more bottles on to smelt if we have the glass to. And actually clicking on this obelisk here, we gain bonus XP from mining. However, we can only have 1 obelisk active at a time. But with that, we actually gain bonus XP when we'll be clearing out this. So we should hopefully be able to level up a bit faster. So what I'm going to do is come right ahead and start cleaning this out. And I think I might actually... There's this one feat you can get for having 3 bombs out at a time. And I might actually... Because I've never used a bomb before in this game, so I might try and see what using the bombs like and use the bombs to clear it out. But moving through here, like I said I would, I'm going to... The boss was gonna make... Can make 10. I'm going to put on all of my sand into glass, and then, as usual, all of our ores into ingots. And I might see if I can't turn at least a bunch of our steel into royal steel, because we'll start be needing it soon, probably next episode actually. Bombs. Can I make 3 of them? I think I can make 3 of them. So, now with those running, what I'm going to do is come down here, quickly clear out these slimes, and drink this wisdom potion, which means I gain double XP and fully heal health and energy when gaining a level. So, that lasts 5 minutes. So, what I'm going to do is go right ahead and clear out this area here. So, let's do this. This is really annoying, but I just looked for all the footage from past where we were mining out the quarry area here, and I've just realized we lost so much footage. I don't know where it went, but it just didn't save. So, well, I guess that we'll be doing more than just what we had planned this episode. So, what I'm probably going to do at this point then is go and begin to explore more of the desert area, but obviously we need to wait for our banks to generate a bit more money to do that. So what I'm going to do is continue to clear out these resources and just kind of have a little chat with you. So obviously, actually there was something I brought up during the bit of footage that we lost. I was starting talking about animations, and I was asking you guys to comment down below what you kind of think about animations. Like, what's your guys' favorite animation style? I really like, I was mentioning it, I really like stop motion with like, I kind of like doing stop motion with Lego particularly. I think it's quite fun. But also with like drawings, I think it's quite cool. Yeah, what do you guys prefer? Do you like 3D animation, 2D animation, Lego animation? Make sure to comment down below what you think. But either way, coming through here, we actually harvested our farm as well as moving the quarry. And I just want to say quickly, I hope that whenever and wherever you are having just a great day today, or you've had a great day, or you're going to have a great day, depending on whether it's morning, afternoon, or evening. But either way, coming through here and eating a couple bits of food because we are low on energy. I think we might get, we only actually have 2 more desert islands to go. So we might get this one this episode and the next one next episode. I'm hoping that we don't get one of the 2 that are left, because one of the 2 I was hoping to dedicate a whole episode to. So hopefully we don't get that one, but knowing our luck, we probably will. I'm kind of paranoid to just stop recording now. I'm fully expecting it to. I've not been recording this because I genuinely thought it was recording before, and then it turns out it just wasn't. But I think it is now. But either way, we should hopefully actually level up for a third time soon, and what I'm actually going to do is use this potion to get double XP yet again, and continue clearing out the resources, and until this potion wears off, I'm going to continue clearing out the resources, and then once it wears off, I'm going to check in on our banks, and hopefully be able to grab enough money to explore another desert island to end off this episode. I could have just done an episode that was a bit shorter, but I don't know, I didn't really want to do a shorter one, because like I prefer to try and be consistent in how long I make the episodes, which I feel like I'm pretty decent at. They're usually about half an hour, I think. Actually, yeah, make sure to comment down below if you've watched this far. Tell me how long you prefer episodes to be. Do you prefer longer half an hour ones? Do you prefer shorter ones? Let me know, I'm curious. And depending on what you guys say, I'll probably change how long I make the episodes. But either way, coming through here, I'm gonna actually need to eat again soon. And there we go. If we do another desert island stay, we should hopefully be able to go to the graveyard biome in a couple of episodes, and then we can begin to upgrade our gear yet again up to the bone level of gear. And there's actually another magic skill that I'd like to get before going into the graveyard biome, so hopefully we should be able to get that soon. But here we can get our 31st skill, and I think, what can I get? Evasion, increases dodge chance, potion scrolls cost you resources, knocks expert level potions and scrolls, cover energy when killing enemies. I'm gonna go and get this renewal one, recover energy when killing enemies. And from there we can unlock Spellbind, which means buffs last 50% longer, we gain XP when drinking potions, and we gain XP when using scrolls. So, I think I'm going to get that next. I don't remember exactly the route to take to get to the skill that I'm aiming to get, but we will obviously be getting there eventually. I'm actually gonna grab this beetle here, and I might actually go for the expert scrolls and spells one next, and then hopefully we can go right ahead and make that mining scroll for the bundle, the mining bundle in the museum. But either way, coming through here and continuing to clear out these resources. I hear slime. That's because there is a slime. And we always seem to, this area here always seems to be the area that we neglect. So what I'm gonna do, come through here, harvest the eggs from that chicken. And from here, I'm going to begin to clear out this tree here for the druid. Actually, maybe we should leave it wild like this. I mean, clearly he seems to like the natural resources as they are, and doesn't like the jerks of pickaxes coming through and protecting them, or destroying them. Because, I mean, he's literally a guy who wants to protect the natural resources in a game about destroying the natural resources. Which is an interesting way to put it, really. But I guess it kind of is what this game is about. We destroy the natural resources and use them for our own gain. Actually, yeah, I have one more druid scroll, so what I might do is while this potion is still going, come through here to the area that we actually just cleared out earlier on in this episode. And, oh, I just remembered! Oh no, because of the lost footage, you guys wouldn't have seen me. I got another thief having 3 bombs out at once, and it was like a massive explosion. And you missed it. It was really cool looking. Oh man. You know what? What I'm gonna do is make another 3 bombs. I obviously can't get the feat a second time, but I can show you the explosion that was created from them. So, while those are running, what I'm gonna do, or while those are being produced, what I'm gonna do is come through here and use this druid scroll quickly, and then mine my way out and start slowly clearing these out. Well, I say slowly, but the trees aren't that slow to destroy anymore since we got a couple of upgrades that lets us destroy things just genuinely faster. But having a bit of meat as a snack, which I'm glad that that gets us XP now, because that's because we constantly have to eat food, so that's a good way to get XP, because we constantly have to do it. But either way, clearing out these resources, we should have plenty of wood by the end of this. And we may actually level up a 4th time this episode. It's been a while since we've leveled up this much in one episode, because it's been a while since we started needing a lot more XP to level up. But coming through here, hopefully if I come through here, our bombs should be done soon. One of them is, and the second one's about halfway through. So there should still be plenty of trees, and unlike the rocks, it mainly just damaged the rocks, because it was mainly the like black rocks and the crystal rocks, which take a lot of hits to break anyway. But with these trees, since they don't take that many hits to break, it should theoretically absolutely destroy them. But clearing all of this out here, hopefully when we explode the bombs, we can get away fast enough so that we won't die in the aftermath. I mean, it would be a little bit funny, but as you can see, these things explode quite a big area. And there's actually the second bomb. Had good timing coming back for that. And continue to clear this out. At the end of this, we should almost certainly have enough money to go. And, well, I mean, I said that in the most recent Slime Rancher episode, saying that we'd have enough money to go into the area that we wanted to explore, and then it cost 10,000, which, to say the least, I don't even think we had half of that. But if you do watch the Slime Rancher videos, hopefully we'll be able to go there next episode, and you guys should know what I'm on about, obviously, because you would have watched it. But coming through here and clearing out these resources, I think next Slime Rancher episode, it might be next episode. I think I know the order this comes out in relation to the Slime Rancher ones. I think it should be next, but anyway, here we have our another bomb. So, one here, one here, one here, and as you can see, it destroys a fair few bits of the materials, and for the rocks that it didn't destroy, it actually lit them on fire. So it was quite a sight to see, and I actually nearly got caught because I was doing it over here, so I need to get off that bridge, but I accidentally rolled over to where this little cotton plant is going here. And so I very nearly got caught in the middle of the last explosion that we did. And I know you can actually make more powerful ones later, because you can make you can craft EMP grenades and atomic bombs. Which, if that's how big the normal bomb explosion is and how powerful it is, it'll be quite interesting to see what an atomic bomb can do in this game. And carefully clearing out those resources. I hate clearing out the ones behind the that cow just pooped. I hate clearing out the ones behind the obelisks, because it's like a tiny hitbox that you have to hit to actually be like hitting the resource rather than the obelisk itself. But either way, coming up here and clearing out these last few resources. Look here, that our potion is gone now. So coming up through here, what I'm going to do is clear out all of these banks, clear out these resources on my way over to the others. And hopefully we should have enough. However, I think we should. Hopefully. We might not. I'm hoping we do. Just in case, I'm going to put... We have a bunch of gold, so I'm going to make... let's make 50. We're gonna make 50 lots of coins. That's 600 coins because it's 50 times 12. So if we wait for just a couple of these to be created. Oh no, the skeleton's gonna destroy my base. Yeah, we should be able to hopefully, if we don't have enough already to get that island, get enough fairly quickly with those coins that we're producing. But obviously we gotta clear our way up there first. So coming up here, 2, 3. I think a lot of the early parts of this video is more, oh, we got more sphinx. A lot of the early parts of this video is more time-lapse oriented, and a lot of these later parts is more just me laying out stuff whilst I have a chat with you. I'm gonna craft the key now as well, because if what I hope comes to fruition, we should get an island which is a puzzle, so we'll have a chest on it. I'm hoping we get that island. So what I'm going to do is wait here for our key to generate, and then hopefully we should have enough money to go exploring the next island as well. And there's another 12, which equates to about 24, I think. Maybe less. How much would it be? Wait, let me check my gear. 50% more. No, it would equate to about 18 actually. So, with this key now in our inventory, what we can do is come right over here. And I'm actually going to go the shorter way. Come up here and actually deal with this watcher enemy quickly. Which, as you can probably tell, a lot of these guys spawn in the desert. And there we go. So hopefully, if we buy the land here, it is. Oh, it's the island we wanted. It's the one we wanted. Okay. Which means next episode, we can hopefully go right ahead and get the final island of the desert. But before I head over there, what I want to do is come down here and deal with this watcher, which I'm going to back away quickly. And then come back in for a couple more hits. And there we go. So, with this puzzle, as usual, what I'm going to do is come around here and clear out all the resources around it before I actually show you guys what the solution to the puzzle is. And as usual, if you solve it before I show you the solution, make sure to comment down in the comment section below if you got the solution right. So, with all of those cleared out, if you can tell, the solution here is actually to, I think, is hit this. Is it not? I swear it was to hit it. I thought it was to hit it. Huh. Maybe we have to hit it at night time? No, it is night time. Maybe you have to hit it at daytime. I wait for it to be day and then hit it because it's a desert, so it might be something like that. I swear it was to do with hitting it because it has the little, has a sword icon on it. Now if we try it? No. I think shooting it works. Hitting it with our pickaxe doesn't seem to work either. I wonder how we do this then. Well, I'll have to come back to that later. I think what I might actually do is wait until night and try and do that again. But in the meantime, coming through and clearing out a couple more resources, I'm actually going to clear out our farm yet again because, as you can probably tell, it likes growing up back up quite quickly. So, coming through here and clearing up these resources. This episode might actually end up being longer than usual at this point, but either way, I'm sure that will be fine. So, clearing out all of these. Hopefully, it shouldn't be too long till nightfall. I may have to end up doing that at the start of next episode, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it at the start of next episode. I think clearing up this farm here is going to be the last thing I do for today. So, clearing all of this out and replanting as we usually do, because we like being good to, well, I say being good to the environment, we're more destroying the environment than anything. We like being sustainable in our farming. Okay, so there we go. And with that, I think that I'm going to call it there for today's episode. So, like I said earlier, when it cut out, I've had a blast filming today, and I hope you guys have enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed making this video. And as usual, make sure to like the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe to see more content just like this in the future, and share my channel with your friends to spread me around, and let more people know that I'm here making videos. But until next time, I'll see you later. Bye bye! Oh, my head. This loss of blood from my eyes can't be good for me. I'm not looking forward to seeing what happens next episode.